Hey y'all, so it is the next day. I'm going to try to get a little bit done in the garden today. We are coming into a very wet and rainy weekend, so I want to try and get some lawn application down to treat for voles as well as moles. They are two different things. And then also I want to start removing some of the plants that I need to move in order to do my trenching for next week. So let me show y'all first what I'm going to be using to treat my lawn. So here we go. This is the first thing I'm going to be putting down today. This is High Yield Grub Free Zone. I did get this from my local garden center. I want to go ahead and get this down because we are expecting rain in a couple of hours. This does need to be watered in order to activate, but I'm putting this down for two reasons. One, this will help kill the grubs in my soil, which will prevent Japanese beetles from coming up later on in the summer. And then two, this helps eliminate what moles feed on. They feed on grubs and earthworms and things of that nature that are in the soil. So by eliminating their food source, that will eliminate the moles coming in, eating that food source, creating those tunnels, which are what voles use to travel. So trying to kill two birds with one stone. And then also, I spoke to the guy at my garden center. He said to give this Victor a try for the voles. It does state on here that it kills moles and gophers. It doesn't say anything about voles on here. But being that they're in the same family, he stated that this should work. It's only $7.99, so I figured, hey, I'll give it a try. I have tried Mole Max. I have tried Tomcat, and neither one of those worked for me. So figured I'd try this out. This basically is a poison peanut pellet that has to go down into their tunnels. When they eat it, it kills them. So I will show y'all all the holes that I have in my backyard. It is ridiculous. But first, I want to go ahead and get the grub stuff down just in case I get a downpour. Also, just a disclaimer, if you guys have been following me for any amount of time, you know that I do not measure anything. I just basically go by how I feel. I know how large my square footage is. So this bag that I'm putting down covers up to 5,000 square feet. I'm only going to be treating my backyard with it. So I'm just going to put it in my hopper. We're going to spread it out and then we'll move on to the bait. And I figure it won't hurt to put down a little bit of weed and feed as well. Whoa. Okay. Ready, Jax? Let's do it. All right, y'all, so I got the weed and feed down as well as the grub X. You can see it's sprinkled around here, but here is one of the holes that I'm going to be treating. They are all throughout this entire area. And I think it's because this is where I had the wood chip spread, and I think they're feeding on that as well. But just look here, y'all. Hole. Like it's literally all throughout my grass over here. It is ridiculous, and I'm so over them. And also, I'm losing my arborvitae. I think they're eating the roots on this tree. So definitely need to tackle this problem now because I don't want to lose the rest of my arborvitaes. Oh, there's another one. That's a fresh tunnel too. I think I'm going to start with that hole first. Oh my goodness. And all this creeping Charlie. Like, look y'all. Do y'all see that hole? They are like wreaking havoc on this entire area. Okay, let me go get the poison. So here's what they look like. Just some granules. I'm going to dump them down into all the little holes that I can see. With this one right here. Granules are in the hole. I have no idea how many I'm supposed to be putting in each hole. I'm just eyeballing it, y'all. Y'all know I don't measure. Like, look at this. What in the world? Oh my gosh. Then they try to cover them up with the leaves. Like I'm not gonna see. Y'all ain't slick. There's another one under here. Look at that. It's another one hiding. So last time what we did is we literally came out here and just hand spread this entire area. I think I'm going to put some in the holes and then come out and do a broadcast spread like I did last time. Like, I'm not playing no games. Y'all got to get out of my yard. So just in case y'all are wondering how I don't miss a hole, I am literally combing my yard. I'm going down one way, see if I see any, turn around, and go back the other way. Like, it's a very tedious process, I know, but I need these things gone, y'all. So as soon as I see a hole, I'm dropping it in. Oh, here's one. There's another one. And with this creeping Charlie here, it's making it even harder to disguise. But I am going to come back and do a big broadcast bed of the tomcat as well. Whoops, see? Missed one. There's another one. I did that one. This is where they were having a party. I'm just going to spread this whole area, just in case. Come out wherever you are. Okay, let me finish treating and then we'll move on to the next task. Oh, y'all, see, this is why I need to get that gap closed up. This is rabbit poop. I just can't. I can't with all the pests, okay? I need y'all out of my garden. All right, so I got the entire lawn treated, which feels good. We got it before the rain. It actually was misting while I was putting this down. The sun seems like it's trying to come out, but I don't know. It's held off for now, so I'm happy. Also, I put down all the bait in the holes that I could see. I didn't use the entire tube just in case I see some additional holes come up. I'll have some left over to use in those holes. So hopefully we'll see how it works. I'll keep you guys updated as the season progresses. The next thing I want to work on now is clearing out the space where we're going to be trenching next week. Let me turn the camera around and show y'all what I'm going to be removing. All right, so as I mentioned in my last video, I am going to be running a trench from underneath my gate here all the way down in a straight line all the way to my hose reel. So I do have some plants I'm going to have to move out of this space. The trencher is about 4 feet wide. So I need to clear out, for one, these 4 hydrangeas that I have planted here. I got these on clearance last year. Just planted them in the ground here so they could survive. Everything in this bed pretty much is going to be relocating, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and dig up the 4 hydrangeas. I'm hoping I won't have to move my tree. I need to walk off spacing just to see how far I have here. I probably also will go ahead and dig up my 2 weigelas because those will be going to a rosas and possibly my moonglow juniper here. I'm not sure. I might be able to hand dig between there. I'm not sure. But let's go ahead and get the hydrangeas dug up. I do have 4 pots here that I got from the farmer's market and some Daddy Pete's potting soil. So I'm going to pot them into pots for now. They'll live in the pots until they find their permanent homes in the landscape. I think this one made it, y'all, and I see some vole holes over here, so definitely did come back out with my bait, but this, I don't even think it's worth potting up, so I'm just gonna trash this. All right, so I've got 3 with a pretty good sized root ball. Unfortunately, I did lose one, which is okay. It's just gardening, y'all. It happens. It was a clearance plant. I'm not gonna worry about it. So let's go ahead and get these 3 potted up.
What you want, you're the one I trust. 'cause I belong to you, and I'll always be around when I need some loving, baby, and I'll never let you down, let you down, let you down. I'm your song, and you're playing all my melodies. There's no one else, 'cause baby, we got chemistry. You give me feelings that I never knew. This heart of mine will always and forever belong to you. You and me were meant to be as one. The universe has known it all along. Maybe this is where our story starts. Maybe it was written in the stars, written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah. You, me, written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah. You, me. Take me to your heart, take me to your soul, never drawn apart, 'cause I belong to you.
Got these 3 all potted up. Next, I think I'm going to go ahead and dig out my Moonglow juniper. All right, I need some soil. All right, y'all, we're getting somewhere. I think the last 2 plants that I'm going to need to move in order to clear my path are going to be these 2 Wine and Roses Weigelas. Again, these 2 will be relocating and going to a Rosas. So I'm going to put them in 2 pots, take them to her house, and we should be good to go over here. Whew, got both of them out of the ground. I'm going to put one in that pot and one in the big pot over there by Jaxley. right, you guys, plants are all cleared out. The pathway is clear for trenching. Next, I'm going to move to the other side of my yard. So we will also be trenching down this side of the property. So I need to work on clearing out all of the perennials I have in this bed so that they won't be in the way. So instead of potting everything into pots, I think what I'm going to do is just dig out the perennials from this bed and move them over to this side. It's so much easier. I totally forgot that I planted some bulbs over in this bed as well. Hopefully I can find all of them. Well, y'all, the sun finally decided to come out, which is amazing. Down to my last plant here. This is one of my hibiscus, and I'm so glad that I left the stems up because this is one of the last plants to wake up from each year. If I had not left these stems up, I would not have known that this plant was there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one into a container. All right, y'all, so the sun is officially out now. I hope the shadows aren't too bad, but I did go ahead and get everything cleared out of this bed. I'm hoping that I won't have to move my trees or my little azaleas here. If I need to, I can always dig those out the day of. Tomorrow's project will be starting to move the blocks over to where they're going to be built. And then I moved everything literally right along this front border here. So they're only going to be in the ground maybe a week, if that. So I didn't bother planting them too carefully. Like, I just need them to survive for a week. I did decide to put a few of the plants in the pots, as you guys saw. So this right here is a wine and roses weigela that will be going to a rosa. This is my moon glow juniper, which will be replanted at some point. This is the hibiscus that I dug up. And then lastly, here is my other wine and roses weigela that will also be going to a rosas. I decided to put my peony in here as well. I'm hoping that this one will not transplant shock you guys. This one is so gorgeous, and historically, peonies do not like to be transplanted. Whew, y'all, I am exhausted. I'm looking a little rough because I had to put my hair up because it was raining, but now the sun has decided to come out, which is awesome. Fingers crossed it lasts through tomorrow morning. So we are expecting thunderstorms all day tomorrow, but I'm hoping we'll have enough daylight that I can come out and do the things that I need to get done tomorrow. So it feels so good to have all the plants cleared out of the way so that we can just come in on Monday. We'll be renting a trencher, cut out all the trenches, lay the pipes, fill the trenches back in so that it'll be ready to go when I'm ready to install my drip. And then on Wednesday, my contractor's coming to build my wall, y'all. Like, I'm so excited. Things are moving. Like, I need all my projects to go this fast, okay? But I'm so excited about it, y'all. So tomorrow's plan of action is going to be moving all of the blocks from this side of the property over to the other side of the property. So that way, one, they're out of our way so we can do the trenching on Monday. And then when my contractor comes on Wednesday, he's not having to run back and forth across the property to get blocks to build the wall. So hopefully I can get that done tomorrow. But really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and get everything watered in that I transplanted today. And then I'm going to head and get some food. Y'all, when I tell y'all I am starving, my stomach is growling. I have not had any lunch. So I'm going to take a shower, get cleaned up. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you're inspired as always. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe to follow along with my journey. And as always, thank y'all so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.